Hello everyone, we are at our next stop in New Zealand, which is a farm stay in between Paeroa and Thames. It's a farm which you can see is still in renovation progress. The owner bought it and it was basically, it was very old and some parts of it were like rotting away. So he's been starting to renovate it, all of it. And we're here to help a bit for about a week, 8 days I think in total. Today is our second day. It's Wednesday and we're just gonna go outside to the lemon trees and weed some tobacco weed from under there. In this video today, I just wanted to take you along to our 1 week of doing farm work, farm stay. So how this works is we can stay here for free. We're gonna give back some of our work. So we're gonna work for around 4 to 5 hours a day with just like stuff that, needs to be done. And since it's winter, there's not a lot of gardening. So there's a lot of getting weeds away and things like that, which you'll see. Please enjoy. current job is to clean the windows, and we've already cleaned some from the outside and now on the inside. I just wanted to give you a quick before shoot because this one's quite in a state. So this is like the main kitchen window. And as you can see, these little white dots, it's quite dirty, but also there's a spider web up here. Well, let's see if that refocuses. There's a big spider sitting in there. So yeah, here's the before. It's a whole day later, but basically this is after the after shot. The spider web's gone and you can see there's a little less white spots. It's not perfect yet, but yeah, it's a lot clearer. Good morning, party people. All right, so I am hiking again. Who's surprised? And hope the wind's not too bad. I couldn't make this little snippet in the car because I'm a bit late. I better get moving if I want to finish this trail before it gets dark. It's gonna take around 6 hours and it's like 10 in the morning. So we should be fine because it gets dark at around 5 p.m. But yeah, we'll be fine, anyhow, yeah, I just wanted to update you. The last couple of days we just did kind of random tasks. We put the coop for chickens to where it's supposed to be, and we built stilts and like a little ramp, and we cleaned out a hot tub that our host Mike did himself, and there was some residual vegetable oil in there because he made it out of an old vegetable oil container. So yeah, we also cleaned the ceiling in the living room because it's an old house. That ceiling has probably never been cleaned before, so that was necessary before they painted. And yeah, now I'm on a hike. We are walking up the Pinnacles, and if that sounds familiar to you, that might be because in my Grampians video I already did a pinnacle walk. Yeah, I walked up to the pinnacle there, but now we're in New Zealand, not in Australia anymore. We are in the at the Coromandel Peninsula, and it's a very cool national park which apparently is pretty popular. And this is like the walk in this national park, the Pinnacles. So it's a different thing, similar name. But I'm very excited. The weather's beautiful. Yeah, I already saw some people because I think what you can do is you can hike up there one day and then there's a little hut that's almost at the top. And you can sleep there. And then you can do like a little sunrise walk up to the Pinnacles themselves. So I think that's what some people did, and that's why they're already done with that. There's a lookout there. Let's check that out. Okay, so that was the Billy Goat Landing waterfall lookout. Very pretty. There is apparently also, like theoretically the hike I'm doing, you could do a circular one. You could hike up where I'm hiking up and then hike down the Billy Goat Trail, or like vice versa. But I'm not going to do that because our hosts who've done this hike before, they told me the Billy Goat might be a bit dangerous because there's been a lot of rain the last 1.5 days. So we're not going to do that. Instead we are gonna do a return walk up this one and walk down again, which will be fine. And yeah, so we're not gonna be staying at any of the huts or anything. We're gonna do this whole thing in one day. I think it should be around 16 kilometers again, or was it 14? I'm not sure. I'm gonna tell you when I'm done. But yeah, like I said, I gotta hurry to do everything in sunlight But the weather's beautiful. I hope the view will be beautiful. And yeah, let's do this. That's just what you want to hear. Apparently you can take a detour up there when this part is flooded, but I don't think it is, so let's check it out. We might have to go through a river. It's a river crossing. Oh, I love stuff like that. Bit of information on how this whole area was formed. Let me read that to you. A chain of volcanoes once extended along what is now the Coromandel Peninsula. Erupting over millions of years, they slowly built up lava flows or exploded violently, depositing ash in pumice in layers up to 500 meters thick. When volcanic activity ceased in the area, erosion slowly worked on the landscape, exposing the remains of the volcanic peaks. Honestly, I have no idea where the Pinnacles are. The hut shouldn't be much longer. It should only be at like 700 meters. And then it's only 1 kilometer until it's the Pinnacle. So I know there's power running through there. So maybe it's in that direction. That up there could be a Pinnacle, but it looks very far away and very steep and high. Guess we'll find out. So I arrived at the hut, the Pinnacles hut. It's just 50 more minutes according to the signs up to the Pinnacles. So I'm just going to take a short break, have some water and some nuts, and then we're going to head on to the top. Here on, it's just stairs after stairs after stairs. My thighs are killing me. Made it to the top. Very muddy here, and I just slipped right into the mud. That one's still dirty from climbing. Yeah, it's beautiful. There we go. Looks a bit like I shot myself. Love that for me. So it kind of started raining, hence why it looks so white on camera. That's rain. Here in the forest I was alright, I didn't really feel anything, but yeah, I gotta go out there into the rain. Really should have brought my raincoat. That's on me. It's just water, I guess, and I could use a shower. Honestly, there's something really peaceful about hiking in the rain though. I think that's the first time I did this. I ever did this. It's really, I don't know, the sound of the rain is really calming, and it don't really get wet because it's very fine raindrops. It's actually kind of nice. The rain got worse. We made it. I'm back in the car. That was a bit wet in the end with the rain. It still was a lot of fun though. That was a really cool hike, and I really liked the climbing bits at the top, and the view was amazing. I just changed into something else. I had a change of clothes with me because I'm actually going to stop by the laundromat and go grocery shopping on my way back to the farm. And it's really good. I feel so much better now that I'm wearing these new clothes, because the clothes I wore for hiking I also wore on the farm the last 2 days or so. So they smelled like cow poo, wet dog, and just a lot of sweat and mud, and that just was a bit unpleasant. So I feel a lot better. Okay, yeah, my watch is dead, so I can't check how long exactly it was. Oh, sorry, music just went on. The last time I checked it was like around 16k, so yeah, a long one again, but I feel like I'm getting fitter again. I feel like I'm getting stronger. I got more cardio. Yeah, slowly but steady, we're getting there. Feels nice. Hiya! It's about 12:30 on a Tuesday, and we just finished spreading some wool among the trees. Look at these shadows, that looks really cool, right? So as you can see, there are little clouds of wool around each tree. And this is wool that we got yesterday from the farmer next door. There's a lot more sheep, and he shore them. But this kind of wool, maybe you can see, that's low quality wool because it was like at the bottom of the sheep, and there's a lot of sheep poop in there. So we got that from the farmer, and we just spent the last couple minutes, hours, spreading it around these trees. And what I don't like the idea of animal farming, I really like this zero waste concept that's going on here, because this would have been a waste product and now it acts as a great fertilizer.
No! No biting! No biting! No biting, puppy! No biting.
Hey, look probably like a farm girl, right? With the straw going on here. Yeah, that's why I choose this background. I just finished with getting all this wood done over there. There was like a big pile of wood that had been taken out of the house, and that Mike wants to reuse eventually, and was really just a matter of getting everything from that big unorganized pile and do it, put it down nice and organized. And I started with that. It took me a lot longer than I thought because there were a couple of nails still in the wood and we had to pull these out. And then once I started and the pile got smaller, I realized that underneath the pile there were actually pieces that were even bigger than the pieces I started out with, but I wanted to have them at the bottom so I could go from long pieces to short pieces. So I had to figure out what to do with that, and ended up kind of putting them down there, making some room. So that was just a good little satisfying task. And now we're just finishing up clearing up the concrete that's around here, around this area, because the grass is kind of overtaken it, and we're just clearing it out so that it's nice and concretey again. Yeah, and the other day, what I want to tell you about, Mike finished the hot tub. That was really cool, and he got a wood-fired heater for that. So you put wood in there, you light it on fire, and then that will warm up the water coming from the hot tub and then put out hot water just by a fire, you know, not without an electric pump or anything. It's really cool. And we tried out the hot tub. That was really nice. So we had a nice chill evening where we just sat in that DIY hot tub and looked at the stars and the moon. It was really, really beautiful. It was very nice, and it's actually pretty big. Yeah, it was a really nice evening. Maybe we're going to do that again tonight. And also, hopefully, we will watch some glowworms. Is that what they're called? I think glowworms. Hopefully we'll see some of those tonight, because Mike said there's an area that they typically come. So we're going to check that out as soon as it's dark. But now, first of all, we got to finish just, you know, cleaning up this concrete. And then that is our last day already done. That's really sad. Yeah. So we've been here 10 days now, and tomorrow we're gonna wake up early and then just go up north to Paihia, where we'll be the next 7 weeks for our next house sitting. Yeah. So maybe I should end it here. Thanks so much for joining in for another video, for watching us doing some farm work. It was a lot of fun, and I'm glad to have you around. Thanks, see you next time.
It's almost been eradicated, but they used to be a real source of tuberculosis. And it spread to cattle. So you're actually required by law.
Hello, little baby. Yes, you're also little baby, Poppy. Yes, you are. Goodbye, little hedgehog.